turnovers, meaning they essentially go down as a steal for the opposition and allow for kind of a fast break in transit.
So we can do a better job of that as well.
Paul George, first touch this week, and he lays it up. Avdija in the corner to Kyle Kuzma for three. Wizards coming off and up
with that, knowing they played a tough game last night and maybe wearing to the legs early.
Nice passage there by Theis. Nice feed for then maybe the worst quarter we have seen them play all year long as Kuzma lays it in. Kuzma had a great game the last guard for the Wizards. And the runner trickles in for Tyus Jones. I am surprised from the wing to the lane, misses inside. Kuzma, a transition three. You were talking about the Clippers.
Really, some really good opportunities for the Wizards. A beautiful move by Paul George.
Jones misses on a three, 42% on the year. It's 10-6 Wizards. Terrence Mann, he has found the scoring touch, and he keeps it that way. Really has halftime on the shot clock. It's not Theis, the runner. Oh, it's all Cotton for 5. Make it 51. Avdija down lane, cradles the ball, and gets a very friendly bounce. He's gone Shamet. What was it that he said to him?
That
you saw him. Theis left alone. That provokes a three. It's good. And Daniel Theis is George. I'll tell you what. He had some up and down games in the month of pointed out in our pregame show. It's not a talent adjustment. It's a mindset adjustment. Kawhi Leonard.
Better playmaker. That sometimes it's hard to duplicate that.
Kuzma for three, knocks it down. Kyle Kuzma now. It sure would be nice if he could join us Sunday afternoon in Minnesota. Paul George curls, catches, and connects. Good things are happening for the Clippers. Good defense there by Theis, but it left Bagley open for the Norman Powell. He's out there for Paul George. Westbrook attacks and lays it in. Rim to rim for Russell. Drops it off inside. Loose ball recovered. Blocked by Theis. They will count the basket.
Getting his hand up, forced Avdija that time to be a little strong with that, and Russ bully balled his way.
At the rim. Clippers by 9. Cool inside. He's got a deep bag offensively. He has all the... I don't know if he has the discretion of Steph Curry, but he does have a little bit of touch around the iron. He lays it in again.
Then it is when you got guys leaning towards Steph in play. Speaking of which, Avdija able to knock it. You know what I mean? It's everybody wants to be. Tonight is a little bit more challenging.
Kawhi Leonard knocks it down. Leonard now with 9. This Kispert. I like a tough shot off the window. No. So the Clippers lead 33-30 as Paul George.
Allowed him to be more assertive in other areas, but he's still playing starters minutes and available to finish games.
3 points in that first quarter to Washington, and now Poole the other way, reverse layup. It is good. Jordan Poole off the bench now with Malane. Coffee loses his defender and knocks it down. High screen from Plumlee down the lane. Counted on a foul for Harden. Ball rebound pinballed around, and it goes to Poole. Crosses over Harden to the rim. We told you he's got a deep, deep bag.
Outstanding in transition when you're backpedaling. Speaking of which, he put Poole. I mean, he's dynamic as a finisher as we have in the league.
Nice shot there by Westbrook. Great ball movement. Open is Harden for the 3. Back-to-back triples for
frequency, hence allowing back.
Strong drive by Kispert, and he lays it in. A timeout.
Last 15 shots, 15 points that is.
Matters a little bit more, so you try to operate from that mindset.
Coffee with Powell riding shotgun. Lobs it up high for the flush. Kuzma the other way, lays it in. 54. Plumlee had a good look, but throws it away, and now Powell gets it right back. Back to Plumlee. Does that count as a 3-6?
We're able to get the steal, and look at the dribble penetration. Again, this team, this Washington team, if you haven't seen them play, you say they have talent, but unfortunately, their talent hasn't mixed itself together to win games. But that talent right there.
I go back to him, though. He just looks like himself again. Kuzma down the lane, runs over. Plumlee to whistle the count.
Paul can be as big as enemy from the perspective of just not going to get him. You know what I mean? like that.
It's already 62 points with 5+ minutes remaining. Kuzma the other way for a powerful flush, counted and a foul. Leonard just 2 to shoot, finds Terrence inside doing some work and lays it in.
Terrence Mann once again kind of reading the defense where the gaps are at and able to finish that right before shot.
Against the Wizards, they're 5th. Harden lets it fly. Oh, it's good again. 5 steps to his spot. That line drive shot is good. 19 points lead for the Clippers. Jones. Deep 3 for Avdija. Oh, it is good.
The Clippers really in this half, right, not allow Washington right here to make.
Lob to Man. Makes the grab and lays it in. Nice play from Daniel.
Man.
Tough shot for Kuzma. It is good. He's got 29 Clippers halftime. 8 to shoot for Man. Right next to the well.
Shot on the baseline. He got his big body, which was bigger than Shamit's, in the lane to finish that. And man,
with the genie in the bottle in quarters 3 and 4. Tough shot for George. Oh my, tough for who? Paul George counts. But an opportunity, really. Kuzma, another 3. He's got 26. Right into the hands of Coffey. Ahead to Leonard with Kuzma to beat. Oh, he punches it in. Harden was electric in the first half. Gets to the rim and remains that way. 23 for
first half. And now the lane was open. James able to get there and finish. Speaking of which, in Sacramento, but the injuries has put him in a position where he's at right now in his career.
For the rebound, back to Harden, flings up a 3. It's good again. That is 6 threes.
So the phones that just get hit awkwardly. Speaking of getting hit, the back screen hopeless compared to scoring for the Wizards.
Kuzma, dribble drive into the lane and in. Kyle Kuzma now. Oh, Terrence Mann punches it down.
Do that. You're very good. You have that kind of mystical power.
Tice, oh, a big finish for Tice inside. And Daniel Tice now with 9 points and 7. Quick pass by Harden. How about a better finish from Kawhi Leonard? Dropping in out of a parachute to 13 points and 8 rebounds. Poole off the window and in. Twisting and turning, fading and firing. And he is just on a bender tonight.
Poole. You know, but on this end of the court, you give it right back to him, and that was Kawhi just straight.
Doesn't result in a basket. Kispert gets behind the defense into the rim and in. And another breakdown, and Ty Lue, despite fractured left hand, suffered back in the first half. Leonard twisting and turning, fading and firing, and knocking it down. It'll be interesting to see Bones Hyland get his tires warm as Kawhi Leonard punches it in. 100 points here in the with 7 to shoot. Holmes, stripped by Hyland, recovers. Blocked by Plumlee. It's led to Sacramento. There were some advanced numbers that really had him as an engine for them. Avdija inside, counted Evans.
Long season, man.
Powell to the rim and in. Just a second for the Clippers. Butler drives inside, misses, gets his own rebound, sends it topside to Kispert for 3. It's good. Leonard swings it to Coffey. Steps into a mid-range and knocks it down. Amir Coffey. Marure inside, able to lay it in. 1:28 to play here in this. So for that, my point is that move is interesting for him.
No, it is, because you teach the game so differently now.
I think he thought Coffey was running shotgun.
Yeah, right to the corner. It was spot on that time too.
Leonard for 3, it's gone. Kawhi Leonard with a massive 3rd.
Well, this is true when you're in this situation, Brian, as a player for the Wizards. That's, I think, how you grow in this league too. Beautiful move by Bones Hyland, but that's how you grow in this league.
On Sunday against the Timberwolves, a team that has led the Western Conference essentially from day one.
Was in the locker room and, hey, you know, we're back. But mentally, I think it reinforces what the coaches have, James, Paul, and also Kawhi played extremely well going into that Minnesota game. Job of choreographing The initial, that's a beautiful pick and roll. The initial offensive sets to get Paul.
He opened up at least 5 for 6 from the field. Kyle Kuzma, no. Back.
Those open shots.
I don't know how coaches think this way. If they
shoot around, you know, on Sunday in regards to his activity and Norman Powell.
In this one, Clippers, let's be honest, they have not been great in these situations. Leading big.
The defensive end.
George in the mid-range, it's good. Paul George with 12 lingers back to argue the call. 5-on-4, power play for the Clippers. Extra pass in the corner to Coffey, fields it low, shoots it high. Or right there on the fringe. You know it's kind of a gray area in the Western Conference. There are teams playing three-card months to give themselves a chance. And it starts on Sunday against the Wolves. Amir Coffey, the Minnesota native.
To put yourself, now you're relying on all of these scenarios to play itself out. But at the end of the day, let's say it doesn't.
He comes with the rebound because it means something to these guys. It means something to Kobe Brown. Rising high and flat in the NBA. How about Josh Primo 3? It's blocked. He gets it back. 1 second on the clock for Brandon Boston. Tripped up on the way up. They'll say it's a violation. And the ball goes back to Washington inside of 4. Going back to 2018, maybe 2017, beg your pardon. And he did a wonderful job here. And now he runs.
And more importantly, too, who are you going to have at the helm coaching and heading this thing up in D.C.?
Boston knocks it down. Winger is a very, very detail-oriented. Some great success in that role. Do you want to be a head coach? Highland wrap around to Boston, who lays it in. He said, yes, I'm interested in being a head coach, but right now I'm focusing in on this team. You get certainly not one that's established, but maybe somebody that is on the rise. As Boston finds to play, I think that is an interesting one.
I mean, a lot of guys, think about the Tony Allens and the Marcus Smarts, and they can't be as physical defensively because the rules just are not.
It is to game plan now with these offenses. Highland for 3. Rebound tapped up and in by Moussa Diabate. He said
it'd be ugly and funky at the beginning, just like the old no hand checking rule and all. But then when guys figure it out, they kind of make the adjustment.
Clippers with their hands on the wheel, driving on the bright side of the road. All the lights are green here tonight in downtown Los Angeles. 140-115.